Each listing of Oscar nominations throws up its stake of snubs, surprises, and curiosities, and the year's is no exclusion. There's a shabby of several of the largest exciting. Out of Roma's colossal 10 nominations, no is more than remarkable rather than Marina de Tavira's insertion in the top support actor class. Time Yalitza Aparicio was wide anticipated to get a top actor nod for Game the Mexico chambermaid in Alfonso Cuarón's movie. Few tilted her company star, who play the mom, to be in the fleeing as so. It's a mark of fair how very Cuarón's semi-autobiographical picture of a Mexico town domestic is recognized by the Academia of Movement Image Arts and Sciences. And it puts pay to fears how its members might get versus it for its associate in Netflix, the subscribed gigantic whose inroads in movie include not been everywhere welcomed. The 3 nominations acquired by the Coen brothers, The Ballad of Binge Scruggs, else Netflix name, is a future increase to the flowing business's Hollywood aspirations. Roma's top image appointment, meantime, symbolism. The at first period a Netflix name has been shortlisted for the top award. The 8 nominations acquired by a celebrity is unborn involve 2 nods for Bradley Cooper in the top artist and tailored scenario categories. Yet Cooper didn't earn a top CEO appointment for his job over the chamber, and shortcoming how does not foretell so for his movie's chances of winner top image. Just 2 films in Academia Awards Story, Drive Mississippi Chamomile and Argo, include 1 top image out of as well receive a appointment in the top CEO class. The identical reasoning would appear to hobble Verdant Volume, whose 5 nominations do not involve a top CEO nod for Peter Farrelly. Farrelly is designated as one of Verdant Volume's producers and company writers, so barely has cause to sense indignation to the Academia. The actual victor there? Common Cold Warfare's Powell Polakowski, who is no question as dazed as nobody by his top CEO appointment. More than Oscars 2019 scope, you can ever calculate on the Academia to do the order item, ultimately. Get Peak Shelter, who has eventually got his at first top CEO nod for Black KK Klansman following 3 many decades of fiery, although unstable shine. At the age of 72, Gender Schrader, author of such a cinematographic landmarks as Cab Motorist and Violent Ox, tardily gets a appointment for his at first reformed scenario. Following more than rather than 50 year in the industry, meantime, 74-year-old Sam Elliott, proprietor of the top antennas in Hollywood, gets recognized at recent for a celebrity is unborn. Receive a appointment, of year, is no warranty thou'll end up take household and confer. Fair-esque lyricist Diane Warren, who has her 10th appointment in the top chant class for her deposit to the Ruth Bader Ginsburg document RBG. Not one of her previous shortlisted songs, that involves such a traffic as spaceships anything's go halt us now and I don't wish to miss a item by Aerosmith, injury up triumphant. 10 year back, the Black Cavaliers' shortcoming of the top image link-up was one of the reasons why the Academia solved to extend the quantity of nominees in how class of a simple 5 titles. A 10 years on and 90 year following the at first Academia Awards right, Dark Pantera has been the at first superhero cinema to get a top image appointment. In Spinnerman, in the Spinnerverse as well receive a appointment in the top animation characteristic class, the style is eventually receive the award's acceptance lot sense it deserves. Which a embarrassment complete is no much longer about to see it. Romantic sitcom Mad Wealthy Asians was a enormous hit about the planet and induced lot debate on the presentation of sexual minorities on movie. But how didn't cut lot ice in the Academia, that has taken into account John M. Chu's movie release of Kevin Kwan's top seller exactly null nominations. How's the identical quantity Emily Ruff has acquired the year, in spite the remarkable amateur performance she gave in both of Mary Poppins Returns and A Peaceful Location. Taking into account the reality how Julie Andrews won an Oscar for her Mary Poppins in 1965, Ruff maybe has cause to sense slighted, though at low she has the weekend's Display Actors Guild Awards, wherever she is designated 2 times, as a comfort. The year symbolism the 7 year in continuity how at low one of Britain's 3 Corbould brothers, Chris, Neil and Gender, has been designated in the top visible effects class. House and spectacular path recording for a troika of siblings who now include 3 Oscar wins and 12 nominations among them. House 3 more than wins rather than Glenn Shutt has. Her top actor appointment for the woman is the 7 appointment she has accumulated above 36 year. Little miracle she is now the bookies' favorite to eventually get her hands on an Oscar by pipping Dame Gaga and Olivia Colman to the year's top actor figurine.